The 12 creative portraits I shot for Craig are powerful. My life has been touched. Each person has given me gifts all through this whole series. They've inspired me to better my own personal life. Redefining possible to me is taking things that you thought could never happen and making them happen. Photography to me is a medium to capture life, to record life. It's historical, but most importantly, I think it's telling a story. I wanted to capture their soul, not the mechanics behind their challenges. Reaching a little bit deeper inside of people and conveying who they are visually. When a project like this comes along, it's provided me an opportunity to make a difference with my pictures. It's all about telling other people's stories. To respect people, you treat people as an equal. You don't ask anyone to do what you wouldn't do. These portraits are to convey a message that, yes, they may be challenged, but they are not any different than you and I. And their soul is no less more valuable or less valuable than you or I. People come in very desperate situations. They come through the front doors wondering if their life is going to end. I'm inspired because they've redefined what living is. Craig Hospital has made a huge difference in their lives and has created a new life for them. We want you to live. We want you to be you. We want you to succeed in life and have a smile on your face again and joy in your heart. And it's powerful to work with Craig to help this happen. Lights on. And I wanted a setting that was very industrial, very metallic, kind of gritty. The Jason Reguera portrait was a lot of fun. When I first heard his story, I realized that I'm dealing with an 8-time gold medalist. He's probably been photographed before, so he's got the routine down. His sport is murder ball. There's been a movie called Murder Ball made about the sport of chair rugby, and my mind immediately went to the movie of Mad Max. You know, when you think of rugby, you think of mud, but in chair rugby, you're playing on a basketball court, so it's more about the equipment and slamming wheelchairs against each other. So we use the rehab engineering facility here at Craig Hospital. A machine tech down there, Dave Burkle. He was the one flying the sparks behind Jason. It was cool. It was a lot of fun to shoot that. It was a long exposure. It was a 30-second exposure approximately, and to get the sparks to fly long enough. I had an assistant lighting the wheelchair, light painting, just to give it a little pop. We grabbed some grease off of different machines and stuff, and we dirtied them up a little bit, give them the Mad Max feel. And then you get one flash to make the portrait with a 30-second exposure so that we could capture the sparks. Jason's a great guy, and it was a fun portrait, but we also shot a secondary portrait that was black and white of him and his wife, and they met here at Craig, and that portrait is very powerful, and hopefully will last in their family album a long time. Is this firing? Both of those lights are gonna have to come back. Right there, that's great. Maybe come on this side over here. Let's get them all firing. Camera ready, so it'd be right hand up is our good stopping point or slow point. Just kind of have you guys scattered out through this area right here. Looks great. We're gonna messier the better. I want to get him in the air, so I want to make sure I have that kind of distance between him and the ground, and then I want to have supporters behind him from the gym because he has such a great following and a lot of people love the guy. So we're going to do quite a few run-throughs here. I want to include him. I want to include the logo that was created for him. He really fit the peg Redefining Possible. He's taken things that are impossible in his own life, and he's redefined what is possible in his own life.
And then if I strap this, now the frame of my chair is holding itself up basically, or my shoulders are holding the frame of the chair up, and so now I'm not pulling on my spine. Good. Causing a distraction force.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do number one. I can't climb a rope 15 feet one time. So, you know, my mind's like, okay, this guy's pretty fit. If he can climb a rope do 15 reps for me, 15 feet high, and have his wheelchair attached. 1, 2, 3. But he was adamant, and once I saw him climb the first rep, I knew he could do it. Work it, Kevin. Do it.
Come on. You got it, Kevin. Yeah, you got this.
Yeah. Nice.
Keep it up.
Nice. Yeah.
It was really important for him to have his friends and crew part of the portrait. But he's touched a lot of lives. Basically, he doesn't know that he would have ever rehabbed without them. That looks awesome. That came out really sweet. Look at that. He really epitomizes Craig Hospital in a lot of ways. I was just blown away with his confidence.